No, there is a myth that hot girls who are desired, girls who are told that they are pretty, are automatically gonna be the mean girl in social settings.
And it's just like the dumbest trope. And you've seen how it's been set up on TV shows. And it's like, that is so far from the truth.
This is a huge myth.
Absolute huge myth.
And I'm going to be debunking it today. But before we get into it, my name is Mel.
And I'm Charles.
And you've landed on Remy TV with your favorite sisters, where we do all things self-development, glow-ups. And today we're doing Girl Talk. Make sure you are subscribed. We're on the road to 10K subscribers, so hit that button. Okay, so
I truly think a lot of people always have the viewpoint that the mean girl is the hot girl. No, it's actually a lot of times the girl who tends to feel unseen. They're the ones who tend to lash out and do really weird manipulative things, even sometimes coming off like the victim, but playing a bigger game to hurt others. And it's very scary to see. Like how you guys can manipulate the narrative of the unseen girl because they can't see you, right?
Right. I'm going to name some traits that the unseen girl does. And let me just break this down. We're talking, you can be at a party and because you're more dressed up, maybe you're a fashion girl. You've always liked to put a look together. You come to an event and girls who aren't doing what you do, dressing how you dress, suddenly start saying, this girl thinks she's better than us. Now, when you look at them, you don't just look at them. You're giving them attitude. You're giving them faces. They start creating stories in their head based on how you look. They'll make passive aggressive comments.
They use their insecurity to create a narrative, and it's very disturbing and scary. It's like almost like, imagine just living your life and someone's deciding that you said, yeah, I look better than you. And you never said one word to them. You know how scary that is?
You're like moralizing beauty. You're like, she's definitely shallow.
You're adding value. You're creating a definition to beauty when beauty is just beauty.
That's so weird. You look at someone beautiful and go, oh yeah, she's definitely shallow. She's definitely like this. And it's like, is she the mean girl or are you?
You're the shallow one. You already made a decision of what that person's like. Who's shallow between you and I?
What really made us want to do this video is we were watching Love Island All Stars. It doesn't matter if you've never watched it, it's fine. But there was a girl on the show and she is like the conventionally, everyone thinks she's pretty girl. And we just noticed the way that another girl was attacking her over and over again. And it's not that the other girl is ugly. I want to repeat, it has nothing to do with that. It's about the insecurities that these other people who feel inferior project on to an innocent person because of their looks. I don't understand why people think it's okay to jump someone because they're pretty. You're like, oh, well, your life's easier, so bitch.
You're a bully. That's just that. You're also a bully now. You're no better than what you're claiming that person is.
Something about the unseen girl or the girl who feels like she's not chosen that bothers me is that you will laugh at that person's humiliation quietly. You literally look and thrive off bad things happening to that person, or you're always making fun of them on the low. For example, on this show, Love Island, the mean girl would always look at the pretty girl and say she's fake, she's not genuine, and you don't like her voice. You don't like how she walks. These are all traits that she can't help, but somehow now it's like she's a bad person. It's interesting.
These are things that she can't, like, God created these things. Like she didn't, like, this is just her essence, and you're literally fuming at her existence. You sound like a terrorist. Something's wrong with you. Like, you sound scary.
You sound scary. You sound like a terrorist.
You remind me of, like, you know when someone has a gun and then, like, the red dot comes between your forehead, you don't know why it's there. Like, that's you. You just randomly pointed a gun at someone for literally existing, and now they're a target.
I think we need to start having hard conversation about when you are a girl that does feel like, whatever reason, you may not feel attractive. Maybe you've never had maybe your grooming together. What? I don't know.
You're insecure about those things? Yeah, okay.
If you're a girl, something about a girl who is insecure about those things, there's two decisions that you have. I could find out how to elevate and fix those things the same way the hot girl did, because you guys think we are waking up
and that's
and
why
just looking like this.
People who act the mean girls, the one unseen mean girls.
She's the girl that refuses to try.
You're the laziest bitch ever. You're lazy as fuck, and you're trying to take it out on us. You're mad that I had the drive to prioritize certain things that you can't even imagine prioritizing.
Like,
so, and you're mad at me that I figured out how to do that. That's not my fault that you don't want to figure out how to elevate yourself. That's not my fault.
Yeah, let me tell you something about these mean girls that want to hate on a bad bitch. One thing about them, they don't just hate on bad bitches. Like, well, yeah, they do. But I'm saying, like, they don't just walk in a room and hate every woman there. They fixate, they choose their target. The one that they feel mirrors all their insecurities, they're like, yeah, that bitch.
Like, it's just like, yeah, and then they'll literally mimic you and everything.
They'll study you and everything.
You're the creep. Like, you sound like a murderer. So disturbing to me.
She's had people start using an accent just because she does.
Yeah. Or start dressing the way I do.
It's like, and it's the person that makes shady comments, though.
They'll be the same person. Or like, literally, I had like even a family member would always make shady comments about like the way I do my makeup or the way I dress, and then in the same breath be like, can I use your makeup? Or how do I put this on? How do I do that?
My sister would get creative with her outfits, like tying them up and doing random stuff, and she would tell her, oh my god, you always look like a slut.
Yeah, making weird comments like that, but then the same breath will be like looking at me wanting to look
trying to look dressed up. Can I go in your closet?
You know what I mean? This is what they do.
Yeah.
And people like me gotta cut them off.
Exactly. This is reminding me, I was even friends with someone, and again, I want to repeat, this bothers me the most, the way like these certain girls and narratives switch it that the pretty girl's the problem. A lot of the times the pretty girl that you guys have decided is like the villain doesn't walk in the room deciding, I'm not going to be friends with her because she doesn't look this way. That's so not true.
No.
Especially, I'll speak for myself. I can be friends with anyone, and I befriend everyone. I like character and authenticity.
I don't care about
like
looks.
Just because you don't like to get your hair done and do your nails would not prevent friendship from me. That doesn't make any sense.
Like, to me, that I'm not surface level, but that was your opinion in the first place.
And you created
you
that.
decided to bypass someone with depth because you decided my looks mattered more than anything because you're the shallow one. Like I said it again.
Yeah, and then they create the drama. Like I had a girl, like similar to your story, where she would send me clothes asking me what she should buy. And when I tell her that wouldn't look good, like I could tell like this one would not look good, she then would act like I just attacked her. She would literally be like, oh, you're always coming to... Why are you sending me links? If you're gonna...
You literally asked for my opinion and now I'm the villain. That doesn't make sense.
Because it's what you see when you look at me. You already created a story where I think I'm better than you. So she literally came at me like I thought I was a badder bitch because I didn't like that. I was like, that makes no sense.
You guys are fighting demons in front of us, and I'm like, you're sick. Go seek help.
I can't help you.
People literally in real life will think that, like, because of just how I live my life, like, they almost project to pretty girls how you live your life as a threat. Like, just even living your life normally, like, for example, eating clean, like taking care of yourself, all those things, they almost feel like you're dissing them for not doing that.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, look at this bitch.
Genuinely to be offended, and I don't even bring up anything to them about their life, but they seem offended just by watching me live mine, and that's so strange to me. How does that make sense?
It doesn't make any sense.
What?
I'm gonna quickly fire out some weird ass behaviors that I've seen, not just with myself, but in other people watching. Like, for example, on Love Island, I think Belle is a mean girl, and I think that Belle thinks Lucinda is cuter than her, whether she wants to say this or not, which is why all season she spent time labeling her as fake. She's the fakest person I've ever met. She's the most ingenuine person I ever met. The obsession she had with making sure the label stuck was very interesting to me.
And Jessie.
Yeah, and another girl. She was giving
She was insane. Like, I didn't make any sense. Like, her targeting, it was insane.
Yeah, and one thing these girls will do that they did, they will label your neutral actions as malicious. Like, you may just have a take on something, and they're like, this bitch wants to jump me. For example, one of the girls on Love Island, she laughs when she's nervous. She laughs every time. And even when she explains that she's laughing because she's uncomfortable, they don't care.
Like they're like, oh, you're a monster. So
I already told you you're a bitch. Don't you hear me? That's them. Like,
yeah, like basically whatever opinion they have, they don't care. They don't see humanity. They don't want to give a girl who's attractive humanity because yeah, she's just a monster in the story. The
like,
villain.
That's
why I'm like, unfortunately, when you glow up and you're that girl, you will be a villain in a lot of people's stories.
Yep.
And that is just something to me, you have to just be prepared for and accept as a part of it. Like a lot of people see you as a villain and you just have to not care.
Yep. Remember that some women don't want to be chosen, but they sure as hell want to punish women who are chosen.
Yeah, they will do everything they can to make you feel bad about it. And I just, like, you can't feel bad about it because you worked hard to get to where you are. You can't care.
Yeah, we're making this video for you, for the hot girls out there. And if you are a girl that maybe you've done this in the past, you can start looking in the mirror because what are you doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing? And I want to make it super clear that I'm not saying that a girl who struggles in dating or isn't the most attractive in the group is automatically a dangerous friend. I'm not saying the girl who's overlooked, you should feel she's dangerous. No. I'm saying I need you to be mindful of this person when you do get to know them and start creating a friendship. Pay attention to how they treat you and see you. There's girls out there who don't care about this shit. I meet them.
Yeah, and they're really nice and they don't care.
Yeah, they're not looking at me and creating a whole storyline.
There's a lot of really, really nice girls, but it's just like the covert mean girls are those girls though, like that seem like they're just, I'm just, a lot of times they're the ones who kind of like perpetuate a lot of stereotypes when you're just like living your life. That's what I feel like. I meet other mean girls, really pretty girls, and they tend to keep to themselves because of these things.
Yes.
Because I'm like that. Like I keep to myself because I
don't
care to have these labels put on me. I'd rather just not talk to people.
Yeah, I literally would rather not talk to people until I meet people who are actually at my frequency. I'm grown, babes. I would like to keep this energy calm and protected.
And I just could care less about what people are thinking. I'm like, anyway, that's fine.
Yeah, so if you could care less, make sure to like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe
to the Remy Diaries, aka Remy TV, your favorite YouTube streaming network, where you'll never want to change the channel. Bye.